Hello, church. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Ben Falls, and I serve as the Stewardship Chair here at COMC on the finance team. First, I want to sincerely thank you all for the commitments that you made last year and have kept in supporting the church. Without those commitments, we might have had to have made staff cuts or program cuts, but instead, we sit in a pretty healthy position financially nearing the end of the year. So thank you, thank you, thank you. As you are all aware, this has not been a normal year, and if you are sitting there thinking that you were not able to keep the commitment from last year due to the loss of the job or uncertainty of the job market, we totally understand, and by no means want to make anyone feel bad or cause anyone to be hurting financially. However, if you are sitting there and might just feel a little disconnected with the church at this time due to the fact that we've not been able to function as we have in the past, I totally get that. Without being able to attend a service, you may not have been able to put your tithe in the offering plate like you wanted to, but there are still ways you can honor that commitment. You can go to COMC's webpage, comc.net, and on the top right, you can simply click on the word give, and a page will show up showing the various ways that you can give, either online through Realm, through texting, or through your bank's bill pay service, or you can even send a check to the COMC office. As I noted earlier, 2020 has not been a typical year, so I struggled a bit with what to do for the stewardship campaign this year. While we had a pretty thorough campaign last year, which ended with a celebration dinner, I was a bit disappointed knowing that we were not going able to celebrate the various programs of the church together this year, like we did last. However, in order for COMC to keep serving others and God, we still need the funds to do so, especially as we change and adapt to the new church environment and continue to try to reach others. That being said, we are coming to you this year with a simple campaign. While Pastor Stan is preaching a series on stepping forward to a better life, we are asking you to step forward and to continue the commitments that you made last year. If that ask is too much for you right now, with many uncertainties in your life, again, we get it. Maybe you are unable to make the same commitment from last year, but we are still asking you to step forward and make whatever commitment that God is calling you to make. And if you are able and feel God is calling you to do more, maybe you can step forward a little more than last year to help out your friend who's not able to do so. Like many of you, this past year has been trying at times for my family and I. We lost a grandfather and 2 beloved pets. We have had to adapt to not visiting with our Pennsylvania families as often as we typically do. We have faced the technical difficulties and frustrations of the many various Zoom and other virtual meetings and calls. And we have had to learn to complete our own work remotely while also helping our children virtually learning from home. While we have changed and adapted, one thing has remained constant in all of this, and that is God's commitment to walk with us through whatever we have to endure. Please consider making a commitment to support COMC as we continue to support our brothers and sisters in building disciples for Jesus Christ. This year, we plan to use a digital commitment card. A link will be sent to you via the community connection through Realm, and it will also be available on COMC's webpage as well as Facebook. If you are not comfortable with the digital form and prefer a paper commitment card, we will have a limited supply of those cards in the lower mailbox outside the church, which can be returned to the church office. Between now and the end of Pastor Stan's Stepping Forward series on November 22nd, please pray and consider how God is calling you to step forward in 2021, both through your finances and your service to COMC. Please complete your form so that the finance team can anticipate where we are at for our budget in the upcoming year and how we can plan to grow the ministries here at COMC, adapting as necessary due to the current climate we are living in. I look forward to the day when we can be safely together again and celebrate the many blessings that God has provided us. Be well and stay safe.